Corridor's looking strong. Wait a few seconds if anyone wants to add to it. It's ambiguous, really. Yeah. And they all have those cold, soulless eyes. Alright, so we're gonna go for the corridor. Scoozer the Bruiser. Alright, so we can either place a level 2 enemy, which I'm pretty sure we could take, or we could do a gold pouch. And like I said, there's no XP in the game, so the only benefit to placing enemies and leveling up is just getting the loot off of them. Because depending on your level, you get different loot. Although you do have to build like tool shops and stuff. Oh, and okay. Alright. So normally, so you can see that we have, so on some of these corridor tiles, there's like a fog clouds, and I know we're gonna make poor choices in the future. Oh god. So there's these clouds around these corridors, and that means so we can't tell that we can't bypass them. So if we walk into a foggy corridor, we just stop there. But if the corridor is empty, like there's no fog, then if there wasn't an enemy or any gold or anything in there, then we would just walk through it in one turn. So like if we put something here in the bottom tile, and there was nothing here with this rat, we could just move here in one turn. But since there's fog here, since there was fog here, we can't bypass it. We have to stop there and then do another turn. Speaking of another turn, we need some votes. If we want an enemy or if we want to wait our turn. Or end our turn, rather. And have some agua. Where are we going? 5. Is my voice that relaxing? I've been having some a little bit of allergy problems recently, so I sound like I have 2 crayons shoved up nose. So we're going to be fighting another rat, so we'll get some level 1 loot out of that. But then we got a rat man coming up. This rat king looking fierce. Well, thank you. I've never understood, it seems to be like a default that people don't like the sound of their own voice. It might be evolutionary. I don't know why though. I couldn't think of a reason. It looks like 2 is winning out, and it's been quite a while, so we'll go ahead and cut it. Oh. Lunatic just missed it, but it doesn't matter. Okay. What have we got? I think it's gotten deeper recently. I don't know when my voice started getting deeper. I think I just woke up one day and I had a guttural voice. Like I had a hole in my throat. But I've always thought it just sounded really nasally. We have -1 votes for 2. Okay. That's really weird. Why do we have -1 votes? I don't know. Why did it go wrong? Let's see what's going on here. Hopefully this will fix itself. I don't know why that specifically went wrong. That is bizarre. Because everything seems to check out. What happened? I can't see anything where somebody typed in something weird. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully that won't happen again. What I plan to do for the next stream is maybe define some of these symbols, like on the overhead, on the hood, so people watching it can just tell right off the back. That might have been it, yeah. It might have been because he voted after the poll. That is weird. It should be checking if there's a poll open. So 3. Alright. Yeah, I'll do that. That shouldn't be too hard. Also, if you'll notice, since we got hit by his neurotoxin, we discarded something. So now we can only pick from 2. So, good job everyone. Could have blocked it. So now there's no point in blocking because you can bypass it anyway. Since it's unblockable. I will tell you though, once we get past the first major boss, not the Rat King, but there will be a major boss later on that ends like this section of the game. I haven't got very far past that, so if there are any new symbols that pop up, you're seeing it for the first time as well as me. You fucked it up. So we have a vote for 1 and a vote for 2. Okay, so that's 2. So we're going for 2. We're gonna actually do damage. Since we have a defense card, I'll take this opportunity to remind you guys that we do have Spiky. So if we do block this, we will do 1 damage, but we can also do 2 damage if we pick Slice. Yeah, it is the polling aspect. I might, since we don't have that many people here, I might actually stop using Dungeon Keeper and just poll it. Just poll it by eye, so I can just look at what you guys voted. Obviously I can't do that if there's a lot of people, if we had more people than that. But for now, it might be quicker if I just look at the numbers. So, what do you guys think about that? Because it won't be much quicker, but it will be slightly quicker. Because I'm still waiting on you guys voting. There's still that. Alright, 1 it is. And I think from now on, I'll probably forego. I'll probably forego Dungeon Keeper. And just do it by eye. So basically what I need you guys to do is just decide for yourself. If it's a combat roll, just say 1 or 2. If it's loot, just say 1, 2, 3, or gold, or whatever. Just whatever many. Or just say what you want. You don't even have to do numbers. And now I have to sit here awkwardly for a few seconds until the stream catches up. So I think Dungeon Keeper will retire for now. We'll disconnect him. He doesn't actually moderate anything, so you guys can curse and swear if you want. You trying something? Oh god. Like I said, it will get to a point where I will be seeing stuff for the first time as well. You can swear, but if you do, I will be telling your mothers, and they will be disappointed in you. Now the problem with that is that we didn't have any card that will let us attack, because that was an unblockable. So the shield didn't do anything. Gotta be as stereotypical cockney as possible. Alright, sunshine. You having a giggle? Nice try. So we got 1 for 1. Oi. Alright. Ya booger. The best kind of discipline is one that makes them feel bad instead of inciting hostility. Did I say something earlier about hostility? I don't remember saying anything about discipline. Alright, so we can pick a pigeon nest, which gives us rekindle, so we do 1 magic damage and we gain a heart. We have a straight jacket, which boosts our health by 1, and we have a cup that gives us fire blast, so we do 2 magic damage, or we can take some gold. Tangential thought, those aren't allowed here. You have to have cotangent thoughts. Yeah, that's exactly how it'll go. I'm gonna put that on the front page. So we have 1 vote for the cup. Mostly physical based. I'm not actually quite sure if there's like a specific strategy involved in whether you should pick if you should pick magic if you have a lot of physical, or the other way around, because I found you have to be pretty well balanced, because a lot of the time you will encounter things that you can't defend against because you just don't have the cards, and you will get fucked over and die. So we only have one vote for the cup. Do we want to pick something else? Because if not, we're going to go for the cup. What else can I talk about? You'd be interested to know that I did actually have some salmon today. Coincidentally. It was legally obtained salmon. I didn't steal it, contrary to popular belief. Okay, that's 3 votes for the cup. We're taking the cup. So now we can shoot fire from our hands with a cup. Okay, so now here you should probably vote 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, or end, to make things easier. Or you can just say the name. I guess it doesn't matter in retrospect. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I did have... I'm not a cannibal. I'm not a salmon. I'm a salmon bandit. That's what a bear is. Bears will steal them. So they will steal salmon if you have them in your picnic basket. They are known to do that. I'm pretty sure they made a cartoon based on that. I forget what it was called though. Had a handsomely dressed bear. And his weird stunted cousin. Yeah, I did have some salmon today. Normally I bake it. But today I used a pan instead of a casserole dish. Alright, so I picked the gold pouch, so now pick the rest. You'll notice that the room fits perfectly here, if you want to vote for that. Stream keeps lagging way behind on my end. Wow, that sucks. That would be a severe handicap. 3, 3, 3. Gold coin. So now we have the room, a knoll, or a gold pouch. This corridor is jam-packed with goodies. If I remember correctly, yeah, the knoll has fury, so that'll be fun. Looking forward to that. 1. I should probably say in the chat, or I should probably differentiate in the chat between polls, so I don't get confused. Probably put like a horizontal line. Are rooms with special properties very rare? As far as I can tell, there's only normal rooms and the mysterious fountains. I don't think there's anything else. If there is, I haven't encountered it in my when I'm playing on my own. I do think, however, the farther you get in the game, the more likely it is that you'll get a negative fountain, or a fountain with a terrible effect. Is the game early access? No, I think it is the full version. I think it is fully out. Okay, so this is where it gets dicey. So Fury on the knoll. So all physical attacks deal +1 damage if on half health or less. So once this guy has 3 health or lower, he's gonna start doing +1 physical damage, which will fuck us over. Unfortunately, we do not have a defense right now, so we may be in trouble. We might die. But that's the way the dice rolls. That's unfortunate. We might have to say goodbye to Scoozer. Save your heavy hits for half health. I mean, it's debatable, because he might still be able to kill us first. Go for Oi. I'm hoping that as we have the same people on every time we stream, they'll gradually learn like the strategies behind this. I say that as if I know what the strategies are, which I don't. So there's that. I should probably start a Skype group for this for people who are interested on the Skype house. Alright, so a couple people want one. I can pick up extra pro strats playing the game myself as well. You can do that. Absolutely. Guildhouse, yep. That's a good name. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pick one. Again, we don't have any defense, so we're fucked. So we'll pick one of these three. We can either do 2 magic or 2 physical. I don't think it really matters. He'll be... I'm not sure if the +1 damage affects us this round because he's technically not on half health yet. Though I don't know if it calculates that this round. Our community's at this point is just now in plus house, yep. And talk house. Or I guess talk could qualify as a noun. Furblast. We have a slice and a fire blast. If Lunatic is still here, he can break the tie. We also have someone called Wildfire. I don't know who that is. If you're listening, hello. You may or may not be part of the talk house, but we're not discriminating. I had a talk. What happened to it? Alright. I don't think anyone's voting to break this, so I'm gonna have to turn to the random. And we're going with Fire Blast. What's up? Nothing much. How about yourself? We are going to die. And he is gonna make us discard again. Which means there's not really much to vote on if he hits since he's gonna hit us with this. Our only hope is to draw the card that gives us two physical defense. We can't block. No, we can't block it because we don't have a card right now available that can let us block it. It's probably in our deck. Hopefully, it's coming up next. But unless it's the one that blocks 2, we are going to be in major trouble. And by major trouble, I mean we're going to die. Is Wildfire Agent? Just guessing. If not, I mean, whatever. We should go for 1. We have 2 votes for 1. Does anyone want to pick something else? I'm waiting for the stream to catch up. Oh, okay, so he's someone completely new. Oh, that's cool. So we're gonna oi. Let's oi. Crossed fingers. Shit. We're dead. Scoozers died. No.
Across the
We fucked up.
far and wide, they come to the guild and want to fight. sad to see them sliced and diced, not only once, but twice and thrice.
So,
Although this
rip in
seems
peace,
very grand,
Scoozer,
a dungeoneer's life can sometimes be
you
hard.
bastard.
Not always
Why
going as
doesn't
they
it...
might have planned. They mostly end up in this graveyard.
I don't know why this is... it decided to pop up for a minute. Stop! Stop it! There we go. He or she earned 16 gold for us and managed to kill 2 people, so good for them. Scoozer was completely unremarkable in every way, which is a shame. I hope we have a lot of room in this graveyard, because I expect us to die very frequently. Since we only have 24 gold... Oh, we have a new bruiser! Quality hitbox. Okay, so first name. First name to pop up in the chat. Which is probably going to be Pichu, because he appears to have the least lag in this stream. So, Pichu, give us your best name. We could do Scoozer 2.0. I don't know if it'll fit. Will Scoozer 2.0 fit? Scoozer 2.0. Scoozer 2.0 fits. No, it doesn't actually. Scoozer 2. Scoozy! Okay. Scoozy it is. Or Scoozy Jr. Well, we've already named him Scoozy. So... we only have 24 gold, so we can't expand anything. What time is it? It's 11:30 p.m. here. We might do another dungeon run. One more. So let's see what Scoozy can do. And the music's changed a bit. Alright, so have at him. Pick a card. Let's see how the stream's doing. Looks to be okay. I'm off to bed. Alright. See ya. That's alright. It is pretty late. I wasn't expecting people to stick around for very long. Actually, how many people do we have now? We'll have 3 left, so assuming if we end up having only 2 people, we'll probably cut the stream early. Of course, that will mean Scoozy has to die. So I hope you're happy, Pichu, for killing Scoozy. She's gonna haunt the shit out of you. I'll stick around. Alright, so Wildfire is Scoozy's savior. She gets to live because of him, or her. I only just realized that when Wildfire said that they were from Boston, they might have they might have thought I asked if they were Asian. No, I asked if you were Agent, who is a user on the Talkhouse. I just realized that might have been a misinterpretation, or some crossed wires. Be around for another hour or so. Yeah, even so, I'll probably drop this at midnight.